again, Aqua here. Welcome back to Utopia Cubed. I am starting this a little bit early. I'm actually encoding. No, I'm not. I'm actually uploading the previous episode. But it's 3 hours has passed and we have got our full cart. So I wanted to show you putting this bit together. So I pulled the cart out there. It's got all its bits on. Very cool. And sorry about that. Just a bit of a burp there. Had a couple of cans of lager. Something else I want to show you as well before I forget is, check this out. I killed a mutant's skeleton in the live stream the other day. This is why. I said I was making a bone, I can't remember why. This is the reason why. I killed this guy. Let's have a look at him first of all. This big guy. Mutant's skeleton. So if we check out him, he's a big fella. He's a big angry fella. There we go. And very cool looking skin. And once you've killed him, with an empty hand you can pick up his bones and you can craft them into armor. So I've just got protection on this, but let me get my normal skin back. So probably quicker that way. There we go. So if I get my normal skin back, you see that I'm wearing armor made out of that guy. Pretty cool. So I've got a big jaw. I'm like Baron von Underbite from the Venture Brothers. And check this out. So I've got a bow. I've got this full set on. It gives me speed 2 and jump boost. Check this out. Can really fire arrows fast. So this is like a special archer set, I guess. So pretty cool. I like it. So I've been running around with that, and because I've been running around with that, I keep falling on my plants and squashing my crops, which is getting on my nerves a bit. So I'm going to take it off now. But I wanted to show you that. So very cool. I'm going to stick that back on there for now. So I've got that just on this armor stand, and I'll put my normal armor back on. There we go. And now I won't destroy the crops when I go outside. So there we go. Skeleton armor. Pretty smart. I like it. Right now, I put some conduits in, like I said I was going to. So there's one there. Look, oh, I forgot to cover it back up. So nothing is actually going that way yet. But if we use the Magitech staff again, it looks like it's focused on filling this up. So that's staying empty. That's going up. So that's up to 22%. So I'm going to wait and see if it'll start filling that once this is filled. So I'm going to let this get all the way to 100. Now I should have better than glass on here. Unfortunately, because I'm on a little island, I'm not getting any moonstone drops. I may put diamond blocks on these. That should speed it up. In fact, courtesy of my gift from Ego, let's have some diamond blocks on them. That should speed up the amount of essence that's gained. Now, yeah, I would like moonstone. Like moonstone, what that does is, as far as I can tell, it means it works at night instead of at day. Light works when it's light. So I'm not sure if it being underground's doing causing any issue. I don't think that does. Well, that should generate a bit quicker now. You see, it's actually changed colour there. That's pretty interesting. So is this going up quicker? 589, 569, 579. So spitting them firing them little white things of essence. So I like that. That's smart. So yeah, little conduits. I need to actually cover that one back up. I left it uncovered. There we go. Bloodstained block. Put that back where it's meant to be. While I remember it. So there we go. Nice and tidy. So that one's hidden behind there. As I said, there's one hidden behind the wall in the Enderman room, just behind there. And then if we go up, remember where the door is. We've got one there, and then one there. And of course, the gate's down here. So I put my staff back. Well, the gate's... Oh, aha! The gate has got power. Cool. Oh, shit. Where's it put me? Bizarre. Where the hell am I? Sent me to spawn by the look of it. Oh, across near B-pats. That was a bit bizarre. I don't know if that's because I'm encoding, so I'm lagging a bit. I said it wrong again. I'm uploading, so I'm lagging a little bit. But, okay. Unless there's maybe not enough power for it to be safe. There's Ego's place. Looking very smart. Right, I'll get back to my base, and we'll go and set the Steve's Cat tree farm up. Okay, that's bizarre. I've done it a couple of times, and it keeps sending me over there. Now, I can only think it's because there isn't actually any power stored in this. It's offering a gate. It was. So maybe it wasn't enough power to actually send it to where it's meant to go. So it's just randomly throwing me over there. So I'll wait until it's got power, and I'll try again. Oh, Nicholas, give me this, by the way. It's a bedrock block with a water source on. Damn it. If I put a block on that and get rid of the block. Got one of them little water source things. Now, it says Buildcraft. I never knew that. I always thought flat bedrock had it then. But, it's an actual. I always thought it was a bug with flat bedrock that was causing it. But there you go, little water spring. So no idea how he's picking them up. But he has his magic ways. Quite a few people on the server at the minute. We've got Sky, Ego, oops, Nicholas just left, BPAT, Nemson, and Mime. Just got caught up in my keyboard wire there. So let's go down here then. Now what I'm going to want here, I'm going to want a ender chest, which I think I've got an ender chest. Yeah, I have. Cool. Ender chest and a couple of translocators, which I should also have, maybe in here. A tool bag, are they in there? Yes, excellent. And what was the upgrade again? Looks like it was glowstone. 2 stacks at a time. So so the glowstone upgrade. Looks like glowstone. In fact, we can see by if I shift right click, pops it back out, and yes, it certainly was glowstone. Cool. So there we go. So down we go. So I'm going to try and do this as simple as possible by. I need a little bit of coal to get it going. So 32. And saplings, have I got any saplings? I'm tempted to do MFR rubber, but we'll see how it goes. See if it'll plant MFR rubber trees. I've got some in my inventory, I think. So let's have a go. Are you in there? 31. Let's see how that goes. And I'll bring some bone meal for the fertiliser as well, because that might get them kicking in a bit quicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a steam boiler up there with a steam oven on it, turning wood to charcoal as it needs it. So first up then, send our little guy down. So there he is, sat on his track. And if you saw just before I put him down, he's on the yellow side. We've got the yellow side of that. So what we want is we want to continue to transfer, yes. Change side yellow, yes. And we want to turn this off. Do I do it there? Look at all the different slots. No, current all slots. Change side, there we go. Disabled. So we'll disable all these. And pretty much all we want is yellow. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong damn thing. I'm paying attention there. Disabled, and then cool, you can right click to go the other way. Disabled, so wood, anything should come into here. If we look at our guy, he's got engine, it's out of fuel. He's got a wood cutter. This tool never breaks, it's a Galgadorian, of course. It's got a fertiliser there, so if you put some fertiliser in, you'll see it'll fill up the fertiliser there. So that stack of bone meal cutters, that we can put bone straight in there as well. We've got 4 internal chests that you fill up, and look at that. Ah, cool, it shows you what's in it. Nice. So that's new to me, I think. And then we've got this thing here, change the output location, currently storage slots. Well, I want to send it to the engine. So doing this wrong? Engine, there we go. So engine infinite, so what that's going to do is going to fill it up. Let's put some, oh shit, don't want to do that. So it looks like they don't go in there. So that's the first issue then. So that ain't going to work. MFI rubber saplings. Maybe if we put there's a upgrade called exotic that I've used for Darkcraft before, that may work. But there we go. Normal birch saplings go in there. We'll put some coal in there. That'll get us going. It's going to start planting the ones it's got. So it ain't got many. It's only got 15 saplings to start with. But we'll see what it goes. And then all I'm going to do is on the back of here, I'm going to have my ender chest that goes to my sorting system upstairs. And I'm going to have these guys on with that set with a bit of glowstone, and that's set to receive. So anything that gets put in here should just get slung straight in there. I don't actually need the glowstone, if I'm being honest, because the speed that this is going to put things into there, it's going to put them out at a decent rate anyway. So there we go. So that it looks like it maybe fertilised that one, planted it. So now it's got some stuff inside it now. Oh no, it didn't fertilise. Okay. You know fertilise, little cat. So when it comes round now, what we should see is so let's turn that off for a sec, because we missed it. We missed what happened. So it is going to keep going round. While there's not many saplings here, that's a bit of a waste. You can also put the other one of these down with a redstone signal, by the way. So you can have it set so much fuel. So what I'm going to want is birch wood. You're going to turn to charcoal and send it to an engine, and look at that, I can set how many I want. So I could just set it for like 64 if the guy stops. Let me get a signal, redstone signal onto there. Have I got any levers on me? I don't believe I have. Back in a minute, I'll get a signal on this guy. But look, it looks like he's got a few more saplings anyway. So fertilizer doesn't seem to be doing much. That should be from the cart, of course, not to the cart. Right, back in a sec. So here we are then. For some reason he turned round. Don't know why he turned round, so he's going that way now. I guess clockwise is better anyway. So I put the second of the advanced detector rails there, just with a lever. So when the lever's on, it lets it go. When the lever's turned off, it'll stop it on there. So it's going to start working now. Another thing I did slightly wrong, I had all slots set on there. What I want is just the storage slots, because when it got round to there, it actually unloaded the engine and everything as well. So he unloaded the saplings and the cutter. So everything got dumped out. So you want to set that just for chests. So we'll let him go around a bit. So you see he's got all the saplings first, and he's starting to build up a little stock of saplings. So we'll gradually fill this up as we go, and then it'll fill up his internal buffer there of saplings. And once that's full, then it'll start putting the excess saplings into the chests, so then they'll get exported with this. So at the minute all we've got in there is four little bits of birch wood. Round he goes, and we'll see what he does when he gets round to here, and then that's all I'm going to do with that. Then I'm going to go and make a boiler upstairs, and we'll get that placed. And then once I've got enough stock of wood in my ME network, which of course this is where this is going to go straight into the ME network, the main one upstairs, then we'll start the boiler up, and then I'll have power. This thing I have now had to turn melon off as well, so we've actually got loads of melon when you think about that. So sugar canes and melon are both turned off, and nothing else is done yet. Now what I have done is I've got loads of, right, let's see what we've got here. So So we've got 39 wood in. Nothing else has grown yet. You see, at the minute we ain't got a great deal of wood because he's getting us his stock of charcoal up. I think in Feed the Beast Ultimate, Steve's cat was called Dave. So let's hold him there because there's nothing grown. So really, until this is all full, I'm going to want to keep pausing him here just until give the trees a chance to grow, so he won't burn through his fuel as quick. As you can see there, he's burning through this. He'll keep doing that until all three of these are full. Once these are full, he'll just keep topping it back up. So that's why you can set it just for 64. So I could just go. I mean, I could just keep 16 in there if I wanted to, but it's a little bit easy. It's a little bit safer. So let's go for a full stack. I bet I could have. Oh, look at that! Control click, change by 64. Now I see it. When I get to 56, I read it. So 64. So that means it'll only put 64 on there. So next time he cuts a tree down, he shouldn't actually get into that until that drops below 64 now. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So up here, as I said before, I've started to make steel plates. Now 64 steel plates. The first thing we do is 72 of them. That makes us the high pressure boiler tank. 36 of them, which is good. Now we want solid fuel boilers. So we want some fire charges, which I think I've got some of. I have 9 fire charges, and it's going to be clay, I believe. Oh, I ain't got any clay in clay form. That's a bit of a pain. So what's that going to be? Tell you what, I'll get these made back in a bit, and we'll put the buds together. Now it's going to go over here. It was always planned to go over here. But currently, I've got all this shit in the way, so I'm going to move all that upstairs as well. So this was always meant to be the basement, as if you remember me saying earlier in the series. So now it's time to start moving all this stuff. This stuff's going to go upstairs. This is going to go upstairs. The smeltery and the steel is going to stay down here. That was the plan. So yeah, I'll do a bit of work off camera, and I'll see you in a bit when there's a boiler there ready to fire up. Maybe. Just back real quick for another bit. I just want to show you this real quick. I've got a reservoir there that I'm about to break because I'm going to put it underneath the boiler. But that liquid crafter again, nice little pattern there. Stone bricks, bucket of water. Water's coming from there. Stone bricks just throw them in. If you can get me mossy stone bricks, which is quite nice. Which because I mean, Echo cannot get out of doors. I've put a little mossy cobble wall down there that I'm going to start building off, and this looks like a wooden walkway around here I think, but I need to work out how exactly I want to do it yet. But yeah, I like that anyway. But I'm going to move that now. I should have maybe filled a couple of buckets of water up first. Would have made miles more sense. And I'm going to reclaim this wood because I ain't got a great deal of it. So I'm going to use a bit of cobble where I don't need the reservoir. Oh, there we go. In fact, I think I might actually use a bit of that hazard brick from. Yeah, I will. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's make our boil look pretty as well. So, throw them in. Anyway, that's the first thing I need to do. So, get some water into the reservoir there. One. Two. Cool, and then wrench that so it's on auto. Wonderful. And solid fuel boilers, I made them, so they're just bricks, furnace, fire charge, easy. It's really straightforward. So it's just that and a load of steel to get you a nice boiler. So that's going to go there. We're going to have. What? Oh shit. Of course. Oops. Echo derp. You'll see that in a dictionary. So because spoilers auto pull from chest, it just started pulling all the wood in. So I'll probably burnt through some of that. Some of my precious witchwood that I'm trying to save. Probably just burnt through a bit of it there. Let this look pretty. Now, if you remember, I've always planned to have a second layer of wall in here as well, which I still haven't done. I'm thinking of not using this clay for the outside of the building. I'm thinking of using brick. For that, I need to get my sludge boiler downstairs sorted, so I'm going to get loads of clay in. But I'm not getting enough clay at the minute. Could go and manually dig up a load, but manual. Some kind of chump. So that is what boilers have always been missing. A bit of safety flooring around them. Cool. Can have some over here as well. And over there. So let's go crazy. Fill the place with it. Yeah. Anyway. I digress. I'll cut and I'll be back in a bit. What I'm going to do, in fact, I'm not going to cut. I'm going to do a little bit of Farmcraft stuff. Total tangent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here. I'm going to quickly open up my target that I want, and what I want is a 1 cap of dislocation from Found with Tinkerer. Dislocation. 1 focus dislocation. Alienist, Permutatio, Fricantatio. Let's just double check I haven't done it, because I might have done it when I wasn't planning on doing it and then forgot about it. So it's going to be in Thaumaturgy, I guess, and equal trade, 9 hells. Dislocation, I have in fact already done it. Awesome. Dangerous. Ooh. So 4 diamond and ender pearl. Let's go do it. This might come in very handy. Now, if you're wondering, by the way, how these work, I've got a focus pouch. In the focus pouch, you get loads of slots for your different focuses. The one I've got at the minute is an equal trade one. Now, what I can do is, when I've got a wand in my hand, like so, if that bag's in my inventory, I press F, it'll put it on there. And it's not actually telling me what it is. I guess I need to get used to seeing what icon it is. You see in the top left, it's got a little icon in the middle of the thing now. So now I can use equal trade. And I forgot about that because I've been using that if I remembered. And the other thing you can do with this, which is worth noting, is if we was to go to spawn, let's just take that back off there a second. So press F to get it off again. Open up our focus pouch. And we should be able to enchant that in there. We can look. So I've not actually got enough levels, but we can potency. Of course, we've got enchanting plus, of course. We can buy treasure potency. Yeah. I guess I'm breaking. I thought they used to have repair. Let's wear out now. Did they used to have repair or something equivalent of repair? Charging they used to have, didn't they? I don't see charging there, so maybe they don't have that anymore. There we go. That's how you sort your ones out now. So you can end up with, you've got with 1-1, you can end up with all the different end caps in there, which we haven't got any of yet. Just that one of equal trade. So let me jump back in here then. And we want some quartz. There's a diamond in there, wasn't there? So I'll take 2. There's an ender pearl in the middle. And I forgot what else there was. Was it amber? I think it was amber. Is normal. Looks with talent it is, such as chest faces. Most spawners cost 20 times. Ooh. So yeah, it was amber. So I need 3 amber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's jump downstairs, get a bit of amber. Stuart made a funny remark when I've been typing, I've been talking at the same time, and he said my voice recognition software is quite funny. I like that, mate. I can't reply to you directly because you haven't got Google Plus, but very good comment. Speaking of people, Rex, one of my long-time viewers, his son started watching Logan. So, hello, Logan. How's it going, mate? They've been playing together and they've been watching together. So, it's a father and son team. That's pretty cool. I like that. So, what do I want? I want amber. So, I'm going to take a couple of spare just in case any get destroyed. And let's go do a bit of dangerous infusion. Cool. Now I'll just double check I've got the right enough aspects. Should have. What do we need? Alienist, frequency ratio 20, Tenebri 10, Vacuous 20, Taint 5. So Taint we've got 22, frequency ratio we're a bit low on, Vacuous we've got 20. How many was that again? We need more Vacuous, we need more frequency ratio. Alienist we should have 64. Here we have. And I forgot the last one. Come on. What was the last one? Tenebri. We should have plenty of Tenebri, I think. Oh, we've only got 10. Okay. So I'll cut the camera. I'll go get some more of these sorted. I'm going to bang a stack of nether wart in for that. And I'm going to bang. What the hell else was it? Oh, vacuous. Stack of bowls. I'll put a load of bowls in there. A wooden bowl has one vacuous each, so I'll put like 44 bowls. And I'll be back when that's done, and we'll make this thing. I'll have a go at least. Okay then, stocked up with nether wart in there, some bowls in there, and some endstone in there, in the Tenebri. I'll just fill up my health a bit. Now, I've got my 3 amber, my 4 quartz, and my 1 diamond are on the outside. Hey dude! And I've got my ender pearl in the middle, so all I need to do now is whack it with the wand. Now I want to make sure I've got my magic mysterious magnet turned on. If anything falls off here, I'll be grabbing it pretty quick. Oh, good night, evening. I thought it was David Frost there. So we'll whack that. Now, another good thing to have is have some stone there just in case. Have some cobble just in case a lot of taint starts flowing about and you can try and squash it a bit. So, checking that nothing's fallen off, as we did earlier. Try and keep an eye on everything. And here's Lewis. And now we're eating quartz. More quartz. Ouch. So this I've got a bit of flux tint. Nothing, anything. Ooh, flux. Oh shit. Go in there, you. No, I think I've only lost one of them. I shouldn't have had any more in my inventory, really. I should have known how many I had. Bit of an explosion. And, oh, cool, we're done. Whew. Yeah, so really, I should have made sure I knew exactly how many of them I had. And them, just so I knew how many had fallen off. But there we go, we have got a wand of focus of dislocation. So, I believe this can get enchanted as well. I've got no levels at the minute though, so I ain't going to bother. And we'll put that into our focus pouch here. Like so. And now get our wand. And F. And F again. There we go, we've got our focus of dislocation. Wonderful. And now what we should be able to do is pick up these chests. That's what I'm after doing. So, no. There we go. So, looks like, what's that take? It took 5 terra and then 22 order, 22 for this year. So, do that. A look of it. And we should be able to put this back upstairs. So where do I want my chest window for here? I'm going to have a door over there. I'm going to have stairs down to the island. That's my plan. I've got my Christmas tree up here and my present that someone kindly gave me. My ME crafting is going to be probably over here. ME station. Look at that. Became sunny for a second. For now, don't really matter where these go, does it? For now. So if do I shift click again or just click? I'll just click. Cool. And the chest actually facing the same way. That's no big shits. I think I can actually turn that wrong with a wrench. I'm not sure. No, you can some chests, can't you? Never mind. So there we go. I can get them moved up here nice and quick now. That's worth doing, certainly. So, we go, and you can go behind that one. I'll put 3 over here and 3 over that side. I also crafted this earlier. I've not used it, but we'll take that upstairs with us as well. And pick up the next one. So, as you saw in the blurb, it said about this costing more than that much edges in, isn't it? So, you create one focus space for focus equal trade. To get a block, right click on it. To place it back, right click somewhere else. Just right click. I've been shift clicking. The V cost is applied in picking up the block. Placing it down is free. Just the amount of energy required. Chest cost 5 times the amount. And mob spawners cost 20. So you see, mob spawners is going to cost quite a bit to move. If we want to move one. Well, it's good to know that we can move them. Sweet. And now we're getting quite low. 36, so we should have one more left in us. And let's grab the next one. Oh, of course I need to press shift because it's a chest. It just opens a chest if I don't press shift for them. We can go there. Oh, balls. Fail. Yeah, this thing is from Silent Expansion. And I believe you can put 3 of the schematics in there from the also crafting thing, what's it called? The cyclic assembler. So you could have maybe more down here, you can swap them in and out as you need them. And so really you could have as many of them as you want if you had a chest with different schematics in next to it. So that's pretty cool. So I have been using these ones from forestry. I'm going to give that one a go as well. So I'll make some schematics at some point. I thought I had 4 of them. Chests. Oh yeah, a couple of other things I wanted to mention. I've made a load of fluid conduit, so I'm going to rip out the walls in the farms and put our fluid conduit on each of the harvesters so we can start getting that sludge down into the sludge boiler, turn it into clay. And also when I was doing that I noticed that we have also now got item conduit from Ender.io, which I had a quick go with earlier. I've got some there I think. There we go. Item conduit. So same as the other stuff, same as the power. And yeah, so I did actually hook that up to one of my harvesters and to the ME network, but it wasn't quite working, so I need to do a little bit of playing around in a single player test world just to make sure I know what I'm doing with that. That's cool. So in theory we could have power, liquid, items and redstone all in one block if you can stack all 4 of them together. So that's pretty cool. I like the idea of just having it all stuck together like that. So what I'm going to do now is with my wand, I'm going to press F to set the cap off that, so that'll put it back in my bag. How do I have none on there? Let me have none. Shift F, cool. Shift F puts none on there, and I can put that on my wand pedestal, and that'll charge up, and I can get a fresh wand out. And that one's full. Awesome. Loving it. Loving all my magic-y stuff. Really enjoying myself. Right, down here then, I did turn the fan back on. Now, it's fully done with saplings. So you'll see that now, pretty much by the time he's done over here, some trees will have grown over here. And by the time he's done doing these trees over here, some will have grown over there. So he should have constant work, which is why this pattern's kind of nice. It's pretty compact. He gets around it pretty quick. But there should always be some trees for him to do. So if we're looking here now, we'll see that we've got 3, 4, 5, 10, 12, nearly 12 stacks of birch in there. If we look inside, you should have his 64. We've got 64 charcoal rock in there still. These are nearly full, so he's going to start putting saplings into the chest soon. That'll start getting emptied. Ooh, And maybe it's a bit dark around here. And let's put some more lights down. Let's do that now. I've got some more in here. These are quite nice, these little inverted white lanterns from Project Red. Just take one lumar, some of the bits and bobs. That's just cooked smooth stone. So very nice. So where should we have these then? We'll have one there. Then opposite it up, we'll have one there. So that should save me some saplings, because it looks like they maybe weren't getting planted, or they were popping back out. So you've got to be aware of how dark places are. Yeah, they're nice. And look, they get a little thing off the wall. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right then, I am going to go to bed. I'm going to leave this running, but now that we know that he's kind of keeping up. The fit on them little pillars. No, that's actually a smooth stone fence. That. Oh, there we go. Then if you put them like that, they look like kind of Japanese lantern, don't they? Very nice. Bit of light on the subject. Right, I'm going to go to bed because we know that's working. We're getting saplings in there. Sorry, we're getting logs in there. I'm going to start putting them into my chest, which is going to put them, of course, into my ME network up here, which should have plenty of room in it. But there they go. Wonderful. Once I've got this boiler set up, I'll do another chest. This is a light grey, white. It's my main my main transfer chest. The light grey is my colours. I'm going to do a light grey, green to indicate trees, and have that as my tree farm chest, and I'll have that right underneath the steam oven. So I'll just put it in there. Yo bevo! Right then, I am off to sleep, and I'll carry the episode on later on. I'll be doing a Resident Raz episode before I carry on with this one. By the time we get back, we should be ready to hook up the boiler and get our quarry going, and then it's a case of expanding the A network to put up with all the new stuff that's going to be coming into it. As you see, my farms are slowly draining me down, and then that's maybe an issue. No, it'll be alright. And then getting auto crafting on the go and getting auto processing on the go. So that'll be cool. Right then, back in a bit. Hello then, and I'm back. And by the magic of science, time has moved forward, and it's now the next day. So Dave the cat, I'm going to call him Dave 2 anyway. Dave 2 has been working away. He's maintaining his 64 charcoal, which is awesome, and he's been throwing things into here, which, as I said at the minute, is going into my normal sorting system. So that is going to change though. So if we go up, we shall see. Overnight, I've got 14,000 birchwood, awesome, plus 4,000 birch saplings, which I might feed into there first to warm it up. So the steam boiler is there set up. I've moved things around a bit. I've been doing a bit of decorating as well. Nicholas has just come and helped me. My smeltery was broken. Things was getting to 99% and then not moving on. But he replaced the controller, and that's worked. So thank you very much, Nicholas. Now, I've decided this I'm going to decorate the inside here. This is cyan stained clay, hardened clay. I'm doing the bottom two layers on that, and then these ones are canvas from open blocks. And what we can do with them, we can paint them. But I'll get to that next episode because this is running a bit long. But I've got loads more canvas in my inventory. In fact, I've got too much canvas in my inventory. I'll put that into my building kind of materials bag. And I've made a paintbrush, which is just really straightforward: 2 sticks and a bit of wool. But I've not made the paint mix or anything yet. And I'm looking at stencils. Now, stencils here. Most of the ones I've got I've looted. Like, I've got the creeper face and the stripy one. I actually want that one there. That's just got a thin stripe down one side. You can craft an unprepared one. So that would suggest you can make these as well. So I don't think they're loot only. But the ones I have got have been from chests. So I think they might be loot and they might be craftable. So I'm going to have a look at what goes into crafting them. And what I want is like a nice orange band along the bottom of that. I want a nice cyan band on the top of that one. So that's how I'm going to do the interior. I think it looks kind of industrially. I've made a steam oven. I'm going to make another one of them real quick. So they're really easy. They are just... Let me get 16 cobble. Make 2 furnaces. And we surround them with 16. Oops, no, not them. Not them at all. You go back. 16 of these is what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us 8 of these steam oven blocks. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this one is going to be the one that feeds the charcoal into the boiler. So if in fact this one is going to take wood, turn it into charcoal, and also feed it into the boiler, this one on this side I'm going to place is, I'm so tight, I'm going to replace them as well. So I can actually, because they're going to be covered up, I'm going to use cobble. G4. This one is going to be connected to my ME network, and I'm going to use it as my furnace because it's producing steam anyway, so I might as well furnace things with that. So it's pretty slow, but when you're automated, you don't really care about it being pretty slow. So there we go. That's other than that side, which means I actually need to change that, and we'll have that like that, and screw it. We'll have one under there as well. I can see me getting carried away with these hazard blocks. I possibly already have done anyway. So there we go. I think I'm in a state where I can turn this on. So what I really need to do is I need to get all the wood into there. Maybe I haven't thought this through. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. What I'm going to do is make a couple of ender chests, and I'll be sorted. Right, back in a bit. I'll make the ender chests, and I shall be back. Oh, one more thing. The portal here takes me to here now, and if we're looking here overnight, this is filled up. So this is 100% now, so the conduits have worked and filled this up. When I go through this one though, I end up right up here in the north. Now, there's my base. When I was trying this last night, I was ending up around here somewhere. So I think what it was trying to do, it was trying to send me to this portal, which is, I think, Tanhan and what's I say his name? Blowef, I forgot how you spell it. Blowef, that's it. I was missing the L. I knew something was wrong then. I was trying to remember the name. I think this is Tanhan and Blowless base. So up there, and they've got this portal here. So because I think the portals just link consecutively, so it actually sends me to here before it sends me back to my bedroom area. So that's pretty cool. I do not know. What you can do is if I shift click this, it opens that thing there, and I can make a keystone. Keystone, and if you shift click that, you can put a certain colour into it, and then that would make this portal that colour. But I think you need a keystone in your hand to actually go through the portal then. So that would mean me carrying 2 keystones. If I wanted to just go backwards and forwards between them two, it would mean carrying the 2 keystones, one for there and one for here, just so it sends me to the right place. But it's still quicker than going up and down the stairs, so that's all good. Sweet. Right then, back in a sec when I've got, what was I making? Oh, when I've got some ender chests. Now the other thing is, I'm going to make industrial steam engines. I've heard they've been nerfed, but I want to test myself, so I'm going to make 8 industrial steam engines, which, if they haven't been nerfed, that's going to be 64 MJ a tick. If they have, and they're only 4, then that's going to be 32 MJ a tick. So I might actually want to squeeze some more engines on the sides of this as well, depending on how much energy these engines put out. If they have been nerfed, I could possibly use the thermal expansion dynamos that I also put out 4, but the redstone control on them is a bit better. But I'm going to make some industrial steam engines first and see how that goes. So I'll get them made. They're really straightforward. They're just steel gears, so that's steel gears are like that. Steel around stone gears. Steel plates across the top and pistons, I think. Industrial steam engine, there we go. Yeah, look, piston on a bit of glass, of course. So I'll get them made as well, and we'll be ready to fire the boiler up back in a bit. Here I am then, and I've got boiler power on the server in a minute. Nicholas, Cento, Nemson and myself. So what I've got is, I've got birchwood feeding into the steam oven, which is cooking it into charcoal, automatically puts that into the steam boiler, which is working quite nicely. Now, I had to use wooden planks to get the boiler up to temperature. I had to get it to 100 degrees before it started producing steam. So, of course, the steam oven don't work until you've got steam. So, there, I've went through quite a bit of planks to get that. I'm just cooking for a little bit of extra charcoal in here, and at the minute I'm just manually throwing some wood in there to give it a bit of a helping hand until it gets up to temp. As these get higher temp, they get more efficient, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on this for the next hour or so, just to make sure it maintains its temperature there and doesn't cock up. So I'm going to wrap up the episode there. So next time you see me, this should be fully temp. These look really cool, I think. We've got Ender IO, power conduit, and insulated redstone. And if you look at the top, let's turn that on. It'll turn the engines on. But I don't need one at the minute, so I'm not going to bother. Not that it makes a difference with steam, because it's going to produce the same amount of steam anyway, so that's not going to do any harm. If you look at that, you see the max power there, it says 1200 mg a tick, which is ridiculous. That can't be right. There's 8 mg a tick from what I remember. Industrial steam engines, you know what I mean? I suppose I could turn it on, it ain't going to do any harm. So, I wonder if this, what's this going to do for me? Now, in fact, these have their own GUI, don't they? And it'll tell me it should be 8, yeah. Are you going to top out at 8? Mr. Industrial Steam Engine? I think so. That's got an internal buffer there of MJs, which it'll fill up. So 8 MJ, so that's 64 MJ a tick. So because of that, I certainly should be able to now get my quarry going. So if I can remember where the hell the things are for that. Right, episode's getting long. I need to wrap up. But okay, neither of them are here. That's good to know. Where do I put them? I think they might have actually been the A network. ME network. Nope. Well, I put them somewhere, haven't I? Oh, bugger me. What have I done with them? They're not in there. They're not in there. I guess let's check the other bags. They're not in there. And not in there. Well, I'll find them for next episode. I'm going to get them connected up. So my quarry's going to have power, so it's going to start quarrying me stuff, which is nice. What was that doing? It's got 64 in there. That's got 45 in. It's got 3 in. So I'll see how this goes. Like I say, I'll keep an eye on it while it warms up. And I'll see you next time. I hope it's enjoyable, and I hope you join me then. Cheers. Bye.